How would you say you were raised? Like how was your childhood? In a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, how would you say you were raised childhood wise by your parents?
I was always raised like.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Stay Show or the Stay Podcast. What does it stand for? Speaking truth, always yapping.
Yeah, I didn't know until now.
we just spoke about it on the behind the scenes. Today we have another podcast. I don't know what episode this is. This is episode 6, I believe. Episode 6.
Possibly.
Today we have sponsors.
Don't show the sponsors. This is why you're gonna get flagged. This is why you're gonna get flagged.
We got some dope sponsors. Not Tim Hortons.
Not brought to you by Tim Hortons.
And not Bean Boozled. Right. Anyways, we have recurring guests from the past, from the present, and from the future on this side of the table. And we also have a very unknown face. But first, I'm going to go in order. Thank you guys coming back to the show, to the podcast. I just want to say thank you. I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and hit the alerts. The alert button right here. Viquita, would you like to do the honors? Would you like to subscribe right over here?
Point in the sky, bro. Oh, okay. Put
over
it there.
Yeah,
put it
please click the subscribe button right there. Not his curly hair, but the button. But anyways, we have Billy Willie, aka Big Willis.
What up?
William, nice haircut today.
Thanks, bro. Just for the podcast, man.
I'm feeling something in my
Para
heart
babies
right
también, but whatever.
Para la chona. But anyways. And my lovely guest, Kinbers. Hi, Kinbers. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wow, you smell good.
Oh, thanks.
Not good for you. Good for you. You showered at last.
Eau de Chanel.
Oh, what was the thing that Matthias says? Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Eau de Chanel. Something like that.
And now, my very, very young guest here. Who is this guy? Why does he have a mop on his head?
Damn, bro, that's a nice hairdo, bro. Come on, man. Don't be like that. This guy, man.
No, I'm not roasted. You know, you're like my little bro. Like literally, if you guys know, sort of. But anyways,
I got awkward.
So, I mean, no, you'll see why.
Yeah.
I'll explain it later in the podcast. I guess this is a new mic. Whatever.
Brought to you by, what's the homie's name, bro? Shout him out, man.
Shout out to my boy Long and McQuaid. He's Long and his name is McQuaid. No. I'm kidding, no. Anyways, but what is your name?
My name is Vico.
Where are you from?
Here, but I was born in Mexico.
Nice. And who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. And what do you do?
I guess I can say I'm your friend.
Get the mic closer, yeah.
I guess I can say I'm your friend, and I don't know. Right now, I'm just working and saving up for a car.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
In a little bit of a couple of seconds here, what would you say your dreams and aspirations? This is not the podcast. I mean the topic, but what do you want to achieve in this life? What are your goals?
My goals?
Yeah.
I don't know. To have like a happy family, I guess.
Yeah. Nice. That's good, man. Good. The youth. How old are you again?
18. I just turned 18.
18. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the convo. What is today's topic? Oh wait. Before we start, is there anything you guys would like to say or shout out or do or act in the camera right now?
Right now?
No,
I think I'm good, man.
All right. How about you, Kenny?
I'm good.
All right.
I might do it later, but not right now.
All right.
It's not like I prepared anything or anything. It's just like, spontaneous.
It's like you start juggling apples or something. I don't know.
If I had apples.
I mean, somewhere over there. I moved the fruits over there.
Oh, got you.
All right. So what's the topic today, ladies and gentlemen? Parents, and parenting. I believe we come from very different and raised parent backgrounds. I guess we'll explain that on ourselves. I'll go first. In my situation, parenting. I was raised by mom and dad, and eventually they got divorced. They gave me a freedom, which I do appreciate. I wasn't constricted at all. At all actually. I wasn't helicoptered. That's a term, right? Is helicoptering good in my eyes? This is my eyes. No. But is giving your kid or child too much freedom bad? Yes, right. But luckily, for some reason, I've always had a balance. It was either my conscience, or was it God, or was it the Holy Spirit talking to me? But he would always guide me, like, yo, don't do this. Yeah, you have this. You have the ability to do this action or to do this thing right now, but don't do it. So you know what I mean? Like, it can go many ways. You can give your child a lot of freedom. It goes bad. Helicopter your kid becomes a very weird social. I mean, sorry to say it, that's how it is. Becomes a very weird social being. You know what I mean? That doesn't know how to do things or interact, or is shy or scared, or can't do anything out in the world. But whatever, right? That's your decision. But yeah, that's just my childhood in a nutshell of how I was raised. And yeah, would I do it any other way? Would I have taken it any other way? Probably not. I really did enjoy what I was able to do at a really young age, at 7 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, going out. Literally going out with the older
clubs.
No, not to the clubs, but I mean, like,
bro,
like the teens.
if you were in Central America, you'd probably be going out to the clubs.
Yeah, exactly, right. So, but
drinking on the side.
No smoking.
I've heard stories, bro. No, not of you. Yeah, in general, bro.
Oh, in general.
No, not of you, dude.
No, I've smoked weed. No, but to clarify, I've smoked weed twice, and twice only, right? There's no big thing here, but whatever. But I mean, but you know how I was raised in the complex.
Yeah.
You were there.
Just like, I don't know about, bro.
Literally,
you didn't have to tell your mom where you were at.
Literally,
the straight child.
Yeah.
That was
literally,
so
like you can by the complex near Fraser River.
Was that
right?
because you were male?
That could be.
You know what I mean?
That's another
point.
That's
That's
another
a point. We can discuss it later, but
as proof, I saw my sisters going out the same way. My parents.
Everyone just had to
You know what I mean? Literally.
That's cool.
Literally.
It wasn't like that at my house, but
I'm
whatever.
gonna give before we continue with you guys. I'm gonna get from the people from the complex who are watching this. I love you guys. Thank you. Shout outs to Joseph. You know who you are. You know Joey.
DJ Hernandez.
Check out his music. Check out his mixes.
Yo,
DJ
EDM,
Jose
baby.
Hernandez. I'll put it down in the link. I love you, bro.
Link in bio.
Link in the bio. Shout out to Oksana. Love you. We had a lot of great times. Oh man, very wild, fun times.
I'm gonna cry, dude.
Who else? Steven. Jose. I remember Jose. I remember Selena. Oh, yes, the guy. I know you guys are watching. My lovely friends that moved to Surrey, the nerdy guys. We obviously know them. Eric.
No idea.
And Louis. Sadly, I have to give you guys a shout out. So there you go. Oh, and Monica. I did see you guys growing up there. So and Jasmine. Yeah, your best friend. You guys saw her in episode 3. The lovely girl that was sitting there. Did she ever come out and play? No. No, she didn't.
She was studying.
No, she kept looking outside the balcony. Can I play? And the mom's like, no. I would see her sometimes. I would see her sometimes.
She would look and be like,
I would see her sometimes.
El stinky boy, el stinky boy. No quería jugar con él.
That kid who was running
huele a caca.
naked.
Huele a caca ese niño. No.
Huele a caca. But, so yeah, Jasmine also, who else lived there? Samantha, other Jasmine, and Jennifer.
Bro, you remember what that complex was called? Because I had no idea what.
Just the complex.
No way. Just it was literally called just the complex.
Like
just
this complex have
like they have names, dude. Mine was called Marine Vista. That's why I know my name.
It was BC Housing. Shout outs to Ghetto Living.
Yeah, but they don't
have
they don't have a name.
Bless.
No, I mean BC Housing. You guys helped us a lot. Thank you for supporting the families.
Brought to you by the government of BC.
Shout outs to the government of Canada.
Should have a shout out.
Subsidized.
Oh, man, I should have never shouted out that first time, bro. My bad.
Why do I do
apologize,
shout outs
people?
now? Because of this guy. I love it. I love it. But anyways, if I remember anything more, I'll continue. But please now take the wheel, you guys. Yeah.
You want to go? I guess. Go ahead.
Me? Oh, I was raised a single mom. Well, my parents were together until I was 7. And then they split, and then, raised with a single mom. Dad got sent back to the mainland, or the motherland, and, so So that's just me. Middle child.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
My
Me
sister's
too.
9 years older
Nice.
than me. My
9
brother's
years
6
older?
years younger than me.
Way up. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
Spread
so
out.
my
Literally.
mom- yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome. Can I give a shout out to your brother?
Sure.
Shout outs to JD and his best friend Bones. Anyways, Bones. Literally, it's Bones. Anyways.
That's actually his name? His best friend's name?
No.
No, but
That
you'll
sounds cool, though.
you'll see why I
Alright.
call him Bones.
Tiny.
Ah, like he's actually
Tiny.
huesos.
Yeah.
Y no tiene carne.
No,
that's sad.
our birria tacos
But is
today.
he
Shout
okay,
out,
like
had more
health-wise?
carne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Is he okay? I'm
Sorry, Bones.
Sorry, Bones.
Sorry, whistles.
But anyways, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, my mom was not a helicopter parent or anything. She knew the kind of kid I was, and that's why I'm so like you know your kids, and I feel like parents react and
Yeah.
like take care of their kids depending on who that kid is. Because obviously my mom treated my sister, myself, and my brother very differently because all three of us are very different. But yeah, she always trusted me. I would tell my mom everything. Growing up, my friends would be like, okay, don't tell your mom, but I'm going to tell you, but don't tell your mom, because I would tell her everything.
So you were a snitch?
No, my mom, like my mom
Snitch
was
life.
never, my
We
mom's
call-
not
we
that-
call snitches
No,
snitches.
Shout out
my
to
mom
snitches
was
in the
not
streets.
like that. No,
Shout
no,
out
no,
to
no,
Shout out
no.
to 6ix9ine.
No, but it was like little cheeseness or whatever.
Got you.
Yeah. No, my
Yeah,
mom
yeah,
was
just
never
like a
like that.
confidant, a
Yeah,
confidant.
100%.
Yeah, not like a cheese man. You're
Oh,
just like, hey,
yeah.
hey, shh, but don't tell anyone.
No. Yeah, no. I just sit in the car and we talk because from church to home was like half an hour drive or whatever. So for half an hour, I'm just going,
Quality time.
yeah, just like chatting and stuff.
Yeah, way up.
So yeah, growing up, I was very close to my mom. Yeah, pretty, I don't know, decent childhood.
Want to go ahead?
Nice.
Sure.
Just talking to the mic a little bit closer.
Like here?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. You can hold it
Put it
anyway,
closer.
but just always closer.
Like put it like almost like you're kissing it.
Yeah, like
Like
that.
right there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, pero suavecito.
Suavecito.
Suave
Como si fuera la novia.
Shout out to Jenny.
No
But
tongue, no tongue, no
anyways.
tongue.
Shout out to Jenny.
Cut that out.
No, we're gonna cut that out right now.
No, it's true. But anyways,
But yeah.
there you get it. See, okay, I'll explain that later. Why he's a little bro.
It's a
but
teaser.
anyways.
We're teasing. Right now.
Okay. This guy's laughing. Anyways,
So I was raised by my mom and dad. I do have a younger brother.
I love that kid.
Memo.
Shout out to Memo.
Mommy and Memo.
Yeah,
Mommy and
Memo. But yeah, we are like really different, I guess you can say. I'm like more that type to like outgoing. I do like going out and stuff, so I'm like now I'm like not home that much. I'm always like, I don't know, work or
Volleyball.
or soccer. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
And then there's like my little brother, which like I don't know, he goes to school obviously, but
Yeah.
then like rather than that, like he barely does anything. He just stays home.
COVID times, man. You know.
COVID time.
Yeah, he says that he stays home because of COVID.
COVID
Yeah.
times.
Low
Yeah.
key is because he has no friends.
No, I'm kidding. No,
Sorry, bro. I'm just kidding.
Popular.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
How would you say you were raised? Like how was your childhood? In a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, how would you say you were raised childhood wise by your parents?
I was always raised like good. Like my mom always like Well, I've always my grandma's always lived with me, so it's like always, like even when my mom like works, cause she works like a lot, right? So when I was younger, like I'd see her at night, but I'd always like we wouldn't be really close, I guess we can say, because like she'd work and then I'd have school the next day or something.
Yeah.
So I'd be like asleep sometimes or going to sleep, so we wouldn't be talking a lot. But like my grandma was always there, and then like me and her, like we did talk a lot. Like she'd like when I came home from school, I always had my food ready and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. And then my dad too, like he works a lot, so yeah, I basically had my grandparents a lot when I was younger.
Nice.
And then yeah, I was like raised good, I guess.
Yeah, you say you were raised the way you were raised, you were supposed to be raised.
Yeah.
You would say so.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. No, I love your family. I love how, I really love how your parents are like very active. They're like, I see whenever getting to know your family through volleyball or whatever, through soccer with your dad. I love how they're just like, they seem like they're just one. Yeah. You know what I mean? They do exactly what they do, and they like to together. From what I've seen, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I like how they're both active. They both have like sort of the competitiveness, that drive. In my opinion, I love that. You know how I am.
Yeah,
all you guys know how I am in that aspect. And to find somebody like that, whoa, man. For me, because I feel your dad there. I'm like, yo, that's awesome. Like, find somebody that can push you, be competitive like that. But that's a different thing. But anyways, no, that's good. Proud of your.
Cool, bro.
Cool, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you,
I
brother?
come from basically a family of 5. I'm the middle child too, but I got 2 sisters. One's older, one's younger. I guess that was already kind of explained, but yeah. 2 parents. Grew up with them my whole life. I don't know how to say I was raised, man. Like, I'm trying to think. You know what I mean? Like, it's a while back, I guess. But my mom was always a stay-at-home mom until like I went to high school, and then she never actually picked us up from school though. Why though? She never.
No, that's funny.
She
That's
wasn't actually doing anything. She was just at home. Huh. But yeah, I don't know. But my dad was always working. He was always busy working. My relationship with my dad got better as I grew older.
Yeah,
it wasn't like it was bad. But just
here.
like, as you grow older, you understand your parents more, and it's very cool, right? Like, when you're a kid, you don't understand things, right?
No.
Like,
You just
at
get
least
your...
the most, like, like important things and, like, human things about your parents, you could say, right? But, yeah, my relationship with my dad got a lot closer when I was growing up, but I was always close to my mom. You could say I was a mama's boy.
Yeah,
but, like,
same here.
That's because also, like, low-key, I was her favorite.
Yeah.
Because, like, in her family, there was no boys. So it was just me.
That's how it's
And
the
then...
boys.
Yeah, it was just me, and then like
Shout
every
out to
time
the
I go to El
boys.
Salvador, like bro, I'm treated like a king. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, shout out to my cousins.
We're gonna go worldwide, and
I don't want to say all 50 of them. So
how do you say in Spanish? Suscribir.
Yeah.
No, how do you say? Suscribe.
Suscribe.
Por favor, Salvador.
Oh wow!
Anyways.
Shout out to El Salvador.
There you go.
But yeah, so I was always like, fine. There was no like I was very close with my sisters too, but at different times in my like life. You know? Like when I was younger, it was me and my little sister, super tight. We always used to play games together. Everything. My sister was obviously older. She was into older girl stuff. And then once my younger sister got like old enough, like 12, 13, and she started being more interested in those things. Kind of left me behind, and I was just like, damn, bro, I got no peoples, man. You know what I mean? But that's also the time when I started going to high school.
Yeah.
So, like every older sibling or whatever, my sister would always say like, I'm not going to talk to you in high school. You're like lame, right?
Yeah.
She's just so like, don't even try to talk to me, right? But because, like I got good vibes and everything, I'm like super like cool or whatever, I don't want to float my own boat or whatever. But all the kids in high school were just all like, oh, wow, your brother's so cool. Why is he so big? Like, he's so tall. He looks like he's in grade 12. And she's like, oh, yeah, he's chill. He's chill. And then after that, she just like, was way nicer to me, became my friend. She'd buy me lunch and stuff like that. Or like she'd get her friends to buy me lunch. Which is even better.
Damn.
But yeah, I don't know. Like
Savage.
Our parents, I could definitely say that our parents all treated us differently. As the oldest child, my sister probably went through like the most struggles.
The hardships.
With my parents.
Yeah,
because she kind of had to like break a path, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But I've always been very chill and I don't want to say problematic, but just like if I'm told to do something, I'm like, okay, chill. I'm like, no problem. And my older sister was more like that, And then my younger sister, she's like, oh, me too. You know what I mean? Like, so like I feel like my parents have had less headaches with me.
Yeah.
Right? But
you just do.
It's also like I was mentioning before.
Yeah.
I do see now that it's probably more just because I was a boy, and they worried about me less, right?
Yeah.
And they worried about them more, but like also them understanding that, thing. It's a lot.
It is a lot, and I do see it with my siblings.
Yeah.
right? Like there was more emphasis on my sisters on the female side. Yeah, it's interesting how that works. But yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
How that works.
Yeah. I just want to touch on that. My mom also in the beginning she was stay home mom, and then when I was like 7 or 10, she started working a lot, and then she found like a release or a passion. You would say like she wasn't just at like in her domain. She actually got to live
Socialize,
out,
maybe?
socialize, live out, a bit, yada yada, and all that stuff. And I do really see the benefits of at home mom and working dad, or both working parents and all that stuff. But especially in my opinion, right now in this city, as rent goes up, things are expensive.
You gotta have two working
You gotta
peoples
have
at
two
least.
working people. You know what I'm saying?
mean?
So yeah. But I mean, if you're in a country like Mexico or some third world country, then I mean, it could work.
It depends,
I
though,
mean,
man. It depends,
Yeah,
though,
I
man.
mean-
Because this is another top podcast, I guess. But
Yeah.
what they make compared to like what we make.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly. So it's a bunch of different factors.
And
Yeah.
in like example in El Salvador, sometimes some people get paid in colones and they don't even use that anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, exactly.
They use American dollars.
They use American dollars.
So
Yeah.
imagine that. Like you're getting a fraction of dollars.
Colones, man, they eradicated that like
That's what I'm saying, bro. But some people do.
2001
Man.
or something. Like that. Is there something else you wanted to
No, I
say?
was gonna say my parents were pretty like what's the word? Like traditional, I guess.
Yeah.
So like especially with all the church thing and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You can imagine, put yourself in those shoes.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah, same
it
here.
wasn't like that at first, but then when they started going to church, it started getting like that. So
Yeah. Is it safe for me to say that our parents started in, they raised us with the Christian faith and as we were growing up. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I don't think my mom's traditional though. but-
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Shout out to your mom. I love your mom. Your mom's is one of a kind. Your mom, we both know your mom is a diamond. But yeah. Okay. All right. Let's just do some random questions here. All right. I'm gonna start with this one. This might not be based on our parents, but this could be based of us if God willing lets us be parents. How many children would you like to have? What is your ideal? Any
2 or 4.
2 or 4? No,
I
3
don't
or
want
numbers.
3. I don't want middle
Feng shui.
children.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
Somebody's
was a
better
middle
traumatized.
child. I'm traumatized.
She's
I
traumatized.
don't want 3. I
Okay.
want like 2, and then if they want to go again, then we gotta have 4.
Damn, bro.
So if you find a
2 for
nice
1.
rich man, there'll be 6.
Basically.
Huh?
6.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Multiples of 2.
I just
Usually,
said
That's
2.
math.
No, I'm
That's
just
math.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
said
saying.
It's either science or math, like I say, bro.
I mean,
That's math.
2 or
Quick
4.
maths.
That's math.
Maths.
6 come out of.
I don't know, but
Try to afford 6 though. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
put them
Barely
in this
afford one.
in this economy. But yeah, I always wanted like more kids, but
You came from a pretty big family, right? So
yeah,
Yeah.
like the 5 of us, and like pretty close with like my little cousins, like my younger brother. So
yeah,
like he was always at my house and everything.
Yeah.
So it was always a good bunch.
Uh-huh.
But I always wanted like a lot of kids and stuff. But now that I'm older, and like I said, like with this economy, like it's expensive. Kids are expensive.
Yeah,
You know what I
expensive.
mean? Like
Expensive.
they say, I think I heard once that raising a kid until they're 18 is about $1 million.
Jeez
Something like that. So like imagine that. Like you got $1 million, I don't got $1 million.
I don't got no
You know what I mean?
millies.
But at the end of the
No
day, I
millies.
kind of like came to a conclusion, like whatever my wife wants is okay with me. You know what I mean? I'm hoping like 2 plus maybe, whatever.
Yeah.
But whatever she wants, yeah. It's not me that's doing any of the work, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, like I'm assisting, bro. I'm just like Kobe.
Kobe.
Shout out to my bro. You know who you are.
Yeah. Exactly, right? So, damn, yeah, okay. How about you, Vikitis? This is interesting because you're in a position, you're the youngest one here, right? Obviously, when I remember me talking young at a young age, like, oh, I want to have like 3 kids or 2 kids in front of my parents, and my mom was like, the hell are you talking about? You're 12 years old. Why are you talking stupid stuff? Like, so,
I saw this video on TV, Mom.
Yeah.
Damn, well, you shouldn't have been watching that. That late night stuff, huh?
Shout outs to Showtime or whatever it is. Anyways, but hey, man, we're all boys. We all grew up funny. So, but anyways, so what in your
Funny in what sense?
I mean,
dude?
not
you gotta
funny.
elaborate that. Like weird, you know what I mean?
not weird, but I mean, we all had our moments. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, do not go more into detail.
Yeah, no more of that. We all had our
I'm gonna have to
moments.
cut that out.
Yo estoy más perdida que quién sabe.
Yeah, sos una santa, esta Kini.
Santa Maria.
Santa Maria, Santa Kini. Santa Kini. Anyways, yeah. How about you, Mr. Vikitis? How many children in your aspect would you be fine with? Would you have?
I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. Like
Okay.
thought.
Good for you, man.
That's good.
Smart kid.
Smart
Yeah.
kid. Don't do stupid stuff.
Yeah, no.
Don't
never,
think about it.
Never. But like,
Just be
I don't
safe.
know.
Continue.
but like, I don't know. I've always wanted like 3.
3.
Yeah, like 2.
Holy Trinity. I
Yeah,
got
2
you.
older brothers
The
and then
Trinity.
1.
Oh, yeah. You're
small
gonna
dog.
choose. You're gonna say, hey, woman, you better
Uh-huh.
have 2 boys and then 1 girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I can.
Shout
Yeah.
outs. I mean, you can sort of like choose children now, right? With what is that?
Let's not go into that, dude.
No,
Cut
I
that
know,
out.
I know,
Cut.
but I mean,
Cut.
no, like,
I'm gonna get.
What is
what's
that?
it called? Cut it out.
where's that from? That is from
Come
some
on, Full House, bro.
Full
My
House.
God,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
that old.
yeah. But anyways,
I
yeah.
hope people understood that one.
But anyways, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's a different whole topic. But all right, next question. Where is it? What would you prefer? Daughters, sons, both, mixture, all 3, all 2, or whatever it is. I don't know.
Is this on? Yeah, it is. As I say, bro, lo que venga, papá.
How about you, Kenny?
Yeah, as long as you're healthy, like whatever. But growing up, I wanted only girls just because I feel like they're easier to deal with.
You think they're easier to deal
That's
with?
what moms think, bro.
100%.
Not dads.
100%. Well, because girls could, like, okay, for me as a mom, like, obviously, though, I feel like I raised my little brother, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I know how to, like raise a boy or whatever. And, like, since I'm always involved with kids, like the boys are, like, who are just, like, naturally, I don't know, care for, like, easier. But when it comes to, like, you know, hey, tell me your day. It's so hard to like get a boy to actually express like how his day was
emotional
and like
side,
you know
yeah,
the
yeah.
emotional side and stuff like that.
I
Whereas
mean, it
like
depends,
a girl
yeah.
is just like they just go, well, okay, for like my brother and
Yeah.
myself, yeah, okay, for my brother and myself, like again, like I was saying, like I told my mom everything and like 30 minutes of just me going blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Then I move out of the house and my mom's left with JD. And then she's like,
no habla.
she's like, what, like, what's up? And he's like, oh, nothing. And it's like, tell me something, tell me anything. And you know, so it's just like I feel like girls, and also once they're married, the girls stay with the family and the boys leave with the wife's family. So that's another thing you got to take into consideration. More times than not.
I don't know about that.
So,
I was actually thinking about that the other day. I'm just like, man, if like when I have kids, I'm like, because like my sister has 2 kids now, right? And obviously she's like the female in the relationship, right? And I wouldn't say the kids are closer to my mom, but my sister likes them, or like she's just all like, yeah, mom, you know, come over all the time,
Exactly.
be here, whatever, right? But for like, you know, like I guess the cuñados or whatever, the what are they called in English, man? I forgot, bro.
in-laws?
In-laws, yeah.
In-laws. She's just so like, oh, you got a limited time here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
basically, I mean, like, well, you've been here for an hour and a bit.
Yeah.
It's time to go. You know. So I can see that point, but I was thinking that too. I was just like, man, am I gonna have to chill with my wife's family? I'm like, bro, I want to chill with my family.
Yeah, I mean, it's
my
gonna-
family's entertaining.
Like obviously it's like case
I don't
by
know what,
case
where
or
I'm gonna
whatever,
land or whatever, right? But like,
Yeah,
I was just
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about it. I was like,
What happens
damn.
if the other family, your future spouse's family, is hella more
That's what I
entertaining?
mean. Like, okay, like that's like, thank you, God. You know what I mean? But like, I'm like right now, I'm just like, I can't think of anyone more entertaining than my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's always something happening.
Yeah.
So-
That's awesome. boy or girl. I would like.
What was the question again? I forgot.
What would you, boy or girl, or a mixture, or all the same gender, whatever. Or sex. Sorry, be careful with that gender, sex. But but
You're gonna get canceled.
yeah, I'm gonna get canceled. Sorry. Boy or girl? If God.
Are you asking or telling?
I know.
Boy or girl?
Yeah.
Like,
my heart wants to say to have one boy and God willing have one girl, but I don't know. I think having two boys would be. I don't know. It'd be. Yeah. I think
be closer to having your soccer team.
Yeah, I could make an army.
Coach,
you know
what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
Girls are probably going to be better, more likely to succeed though in soccer, especially in this country.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to Sinclair and and
shout out to the Canadian women's national team.
Hmm?
Yeah, Jordan Heidema or whatever.
Jordan Heidema. Shout out to Alfonso Davies. There you go.
You got a winner.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
What I was gonna say was, I think the combination of like, I think at least from my experience in my family, of having a boy, girl, boy, maybe closer together, right? Like I think that's the big difference because me and my sisters, we're only like 2 and 3 years apart, right? So we're closer in age, right? But my older sister being the oldest girl, she's kind of like has like, you know, like her spot in like the family, right? Like as the primogénita, oldest child, right? And then myself being the middle child, which is usually like when they're like, I have a few friends that have just all 3 boys or all 3 girls, and the middle one's kind of like the odd one out, or like the one that like you feel like is less, you know what I mean, like less loved, you can say, or like, you know, paid attention to. But in my case, because I was the only boy, I had there was a lot of attention to me because I was the only boy in the family, right? Yeah. And then my youngest sister, because she's the baby, you know what I mean, slash brat, you know what I mean. So I think that combination, either way around, is perfect. Is good. You know, I think it works. But yeah, it just really depends on like how you're brought up to. You know, how your parents were brought up to, which is like something even deeper if you want to go into.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man.
Your parents, you could say your parents' trauma or how your parents were brought up affects you a lot. You know what I mean? I know it does myself and like my family, right? So,